So what is it you do?
I'm a driver.
Oh, like a chauffeur. Anyone I'd know?
What's happening? Today I'm going to be reviewing one of my favourite movies of 2017. It's the latest movie from Edgar Wright and it's called Baby Driver. You may know Edgar Wright by the movies that he's done by Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead, Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, The World's End. Baby is a talented getaway driver who works under the mastermind Doc, who is played by Kevin Spacey. He does his dirty jobs for him, including robbery, just robbery and theft, and he's doing it to pay back a debt for when he was a younger boy, trying to steal Doc's car. As Baby completes his final job, he plans to live a new life and start a relationship with Deborah, played by Lily James. But it doesn't quite go that way, as Doc sees Baby as his lucky charm, so he asks him to come in for another job, but obviously he doesn't ask, he tells him to, and obviously Baby obliges because he doesn't want anyone getting hurt. As Baby completes his final job, he plans to live a new life and start a relationship with Deborah, played by Lily James. Another thing I loved about the movie was the relationship between Baby and Deborah. You really feel their on-screen chemistry, and I really feel if that just didn't work, then I don't think a lot of the movie would work, because the second act specifically is based around like them falling in love in their relationship, and that's why you root for them a lot more in the final act. Like, one of the many things I loved about the movie was his love for music, and especially there's a scene in the car where he's asked the robbers just to specifically just stop so he can like play back a song so it goes to the beat of him driving.
Let's go. Wait. I gotta start the song over.
The fuck?
Okay, go.
Baby Driver has a great cast with widespread talent with the likes of Jamie Foxx, John Hamm, Kevin Spacey, Ansel Elgort, Lily James, and Isa Gonzalez. All of them fit the role perfectly. A favourite for me was probably Jamie Foxx, just like the cool gangster criminal, and just the way he plays that character is really cool to watch.
You hear that speed? That's some Oscar shit right there. That was nice. You rehearsed that?
One thing I really liked about the story was, one of the many strong points of it was when Baby's with Deborah and his stepdad, he's a lot more vibrant with energy and loving life, but when he's with, you know, the criminals, he just doesn't say much, just listens to his music, gets along, done with the job, which is very different, like two characters. It's like he's playing like two different separate characters, which I thought was quite cool. One thing I loved about the movie was the character of Buddy, played by John Hamm, and his relationship with Baby. He's the only person, apart from Doc, that really gets on with Baby. He sort of takes him under his wing, tries to look out for him, especially in a scene where he tells Baby not to answer the phone if Doc calls, but obviously he does. And it's quite sad what happens to him, really. I felt quite bad for him until the last act, after he loses his wife, Darling, and really just goes on a revenge plot. That brings me on to the soundtrack of the movie, which I would highly recommend any of you to listen to. This was in fact the song that inspired Edgar Wright to write the film. When he listened to it, he just pictured a car chase, and you know, I found that out after I watched the movie. It's got a cool fact, and then that's how we based Baby Driver on that scene, and that scene ended up being the first scene in the whole movie. One thing I loved was the beat to Bell Bottoms introduced a character with an establishing shot. So introduced Baby, Ansel Elgort, John Bernthald's character, John Hamm's character, Isa Gonzalez's character. I would absolutely recommend seeing this movie, as it was probably my favourite movie of 2017, probably one of my favourite movies of all time. I generally just had the best time watching this. It's just a great movie, great soundtrack, great acting, great characters, great tempo, great pace, and especially if you're an Edgar Wright fan and you like crime, thriller and comedy, then it's definitely worth watching, worth your money. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and thanks for listening.